Hello everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to walk through how to set up a Go development environment on macOS. Let's quickly list out what we need in order to actually set up a Go development environment. There are many ways to do this, but I find using a package manager is the cleanest approach and makes upgrading versions a breeze. This is where Homebrew comes in, which is an excellent package manager for macOS. We're going to use it to install the next two packages, the Go compiler and Delve, which is a debugger for Go. Finally, we're going to need a code editor. And while you could use TextEdit or even Xcode, I recommend using an IDE with support for Go to ease some of the learning curves. An IDE is not required, but I personally like having syntax and type checking done as I type, along with the ability to hover the mouse over a variable or function to see its definition and documentation. I've chosen to use Visual Studio Code, the cross-platform open-source IDE developed by Microsoft. And after much experimentation with other options, I find that its Go plugin offers the best development experience, although I realize that conclusion is highly subjective. So let's get started. Let's first look at Homebrew's website at brew.sh. If you've never used it before, it isolates everything it installs into the user local directory on your Mac, which by default is empty and part of your system's path environment variable. Once Homebrew is installed, you don't need to use sudo or root privileges to install, upgrade, or remove packages. Simply follow the instructions for installing Homebrew and it will walk you through the process. It's quick and simple, and since I already have it on my machine, we're going to move on to install the Go compiler and Delve the debugger. With the terminal window open, run brew install Go to install the Go compiler, and since I already have it installed, Homebrew is going to give me an error, but as you see, it also lets me know that there's a newer version available and even gives me the command needed to run the update. So let's actually get the latest version of the Go compiler by doing brew upgrade Go. And that's it. The Delve debugger can be installed and updated in a similar fashion. However, since it's not part of the base Homebrew package registry, we need to use a tap, which is Homebrew's name for a remote registry. And to do that, we're going to run, and I just copied and pasted this, brew install go delve /delve /delve. And again, we're going to see an error because I already have this installed. But it's going to upgrade Homebrew first. There we go. Yep, there we go. And now it says to upgrade, so we're just going to do the upgrade just like we did last time. Delve. Oops. And if you're installing this for the first time, it's actually going to generate a certificate that your machine needs in order to allow the debugger to run, because it's such a privileged process. And that's it. So now we have Go and a debugger for it all ready to go. So let's see if we can verify that by just running the compiler and asking for its version. And there we go. Go 1.9.2. If you want to install and configure Visual Studio Code, or VS Code for short, you can download it from code.visualstudio.com. And once it's installed in your applications folder, you can run it. Now, I've already got it up and running on my machine and opened with the Hello World program we saw from the previous video. So now we're going to install the Go plugin for it. So all you have to do is click on the Extensions tab, and then in the search box type Go, and then hopefully the first result will be this one, the Rich Go Language Support for Visual Studio by Luke Hoban. And I already have this installed, so there would normally be a install button right here. You would just click that. It would prompt you to reload the VS Code window when it's finished. And when it does reload, it should ask you to install some Go tools that it uses for a lot of its integration. And if it doesn't, then you can actually hit Command-Shift-P and then type in Go, and then just select Go Install Update Tools. And once that's finished, we can actually use Go's VS Code's integrated terminal to run the hello world command that we saw from the previous video. So let's do go run main.go. And there it is. There's the hello world. I hope this video showed you how quick and easy it is to get a Go development environment set up. In the next video, we're going to talk about Go's built-in types.